You've heard it 1,000 times. Just be yourself. Sounds nice, right? Uplifting, reassuring, empowering. But here's the problem. What if you don't know who the hell that is? Nobody wants to admit it, but most people's self is a mashup. A patchwork of borrowed opinions, half-digested experiences, survival mechanisms, and trends they picked up along the way. You're raised in a system that trains you to fit in: school, family, culture, religion, capitalism. And then you're told to stand out by being authentic. That's not advice. That's a trap. Because how can you be something you never had the space to become? Most people never get the time, the silence, or the freedom to ask, what would I do if no one was watching? What would I wear if I had no mirror? What would I chase if validation didn't exist? Instead, they become a character in a role that was written for them. Good daughter, high achiever, hustler, artist, activist, spiritual healer. Doesn't matter the role. What matters is they didn't write it. They just played well. And the better you perform that role, the more praise you get. So you reinforce the costume. You start saying, this is just who I am. No, it's who you become to survive, to belong, to avoid pain. And over time, you forget there was ever a difference. The phrase "be yourself" assumes the self is stable, like a rock you dig up and polish. But the self isn't a rock. It's a river, always moving, always shaped by the land it passes through. So when someone says "be yourself," what they're really saying is, be the version of you I'm comfortable with. And sometimes it works. The mask fits just well enough. You build a life around it, a job, a relationship, an identity. You even get good at defending it. You say things like, I know who I am. But deep down, there's a voice that wonders, if I stopped performing, who would stick around? The modern world doesn't make this easier. Social media turns identity into content. You're not just being, you're curating. Every selfie is a brand decision. Every caption is a marketing pitch. You scroll through versions of self so polished, so filtered, it's easy to forget that real identity is messy, ugly, conflicted, evolving. That's what makes "be yourself" so dangerous. It sounds like freedom, but often it's a trap dressed in a compliment. A way to keep you attached to a version of yourself that's no longer real or never was. So maybe the goal isn't to be yourself. Maybe it's to watch yourself, study yourself, question what you do, what you believe, and whether it's actually yours. And when you find the parts that feel fake, outdated, performative, you drop them. And if that makes people uncomfortable, good. That's how you know you're getting close to something real. So here's a better question than, are you being yourself? Try this instead. Who benefits from the version of you you're being right now? If the answer isn't me, then maybe it's time to change the script.